gonna be honest. When I was trying to decide what video I was going to make, my main deciding factor was that I was tired. Spring in Japan is tiring. Spring in a Japanese high school is exhausting. And I was like, I really want to still be putting out my regular videos, but I need something easy. I also want to make something I personally would enjoy or would want to see. Because I can't please everyone, but I can at least try and make content I would enjoy. So today I bring to you my bag because one thing I know I enjoy is snooping. I love going through people's stuff. I know that makes me sound like a goblin, and that's, you know, that's not inaccurate. Like, if you invite me into your home, I'm gonna be talking to you casually, we're gonna have lots of fun together. I'm going to be kind of like rifling through your drawers. I'm going to be like observing your bookshelf. I'm gonna be looking around. It's fine. I like to know things. I like to know people. So this chunker is my work bag. This is the bag that I have to bring to and from work every day. I have another bag, but it's honestly too big. It looks like I'm hiking to school every day, so this is my go-to bag. I actually really like it. It's fairly comfortable considering how like stuffed it is. I think that I am due for a bag upgrade, but it just hasn't been possible, and she's been holding strong. She's very Mary Poppins-esque. She has a lot in her and she's just doing the best she can. I will say this is not my day bag, like if I'm on the weekend going on a trip or something like that. This is my day-to-day essential bag. This is the bag that carries my life around with me, and so we're gonna go through that together. If you want like a travel bag or like a weekend bag, a day trip bag, that's fine. That's not really my regular content, but if there's a need, a want, an interest, you know, like, sure, we can go through my things. But let's go ahead and start, before even opening the bag, with my water bottle. One of my essentials. This sometimes has coffee in it, sometimes has water. It really depends on the season and the reason. I just have a pretty plain thermos. It keeps things hot, it keeps things cold, it's easily refillable. So that is usually on the side of my bag. Going to the front, another crucial essential is my wallet. This is not just regular essential because it has my residency card in it. You're not supposed to be walking around Japan if you live here as a resident without it, and so I do have that. I'm not going to show that to you because it has important identification, but we can open my wallet up and you'll find literally 1 yen in my wallet right now. And that is because my partner just went grocery shopping and he has the rest of the money, but I did think that that was funny because that was unplanned. Also inside, without showing you crucial details about my identification, bus passes. These are also essential for me because I take the bus every day to and from school. Unless it's a really nice day, I will walk from school, but to get to school, I have to take the bus. So I have bus passes for my one school, which is close by, and a little bit more expensive. These are 320 yen bus passes for my further away school, which is up a mountainside. Fun fact. There's different health insurance cards, which I won't show you because it has, again, identification, but if you go to different health clinics in Japan, you do need different passes, their card for each one. So I do have quite a few different health cards in here just because like I have one for my dentist, one for my skincare, just so on and so forth. And I got this wallet for like 500 yen at like a secondhand store, so I do love it and it's pretty versatile. It has like the coin purse and then flips open to a regular wallet. That's my wallet. One more essential, I have a bike key and then my house key on a really like busted up Ahsoka Lego that I got from the Star Wars store when I worked there. Okay, now to actually open up the actual bag. It just shook the entire camera with its heft. I love it because it actually does really open like Mary Poppins style where it just pops open, and this thing is just gonna keep going. Like I'm just gonna keep pulling things out of this bag. I really am impressed with everything she accomplishes every day. I need her. Yes, let's go ahead and continue with kind of essentials, things that I need in order to leave the house. Like if I leave these things, I have to come back. At the bottom of my bag is my lunchbox. This is empty because I ate my lunch today. I have first a little bag that my friend made me. She was one of my first friends I made in Japan, and she made me this cute little carrying sack and like a cute little swaddle thing to go with it. And she also personalized my lunchbox with my katakana name. And then inside, my basic like top snacks, things that I'll eat throughout the day, and then my main meal, which is usually rice and then some sort of protein. Sometimes it's tofu, sometimes it's a meat lunch. If you follow me on Instagram, sometimes I post what I have in my bento. It's not very often because it's not very interesting. I guess this would be my health and beauty section is what I would label this. If the others were daily essentials, this is health and beauty. Sunglasses, not essential except for in the summer. It's freaking hot, very sunny here sometimes, and I love having sunglasses with me, so that I'm not blinded by the sun. I do wear these at school because the students love them. I also got these in Tokyo on my first trip there, and they've held up pretty strong considering they were like 200 yen. Okay, what else do we have? A fan. These are very popular in Japan, especially this brand. I got this from 2nd Street. It's originally from Frank, and it is just a fan with a whole bunch of settings. Keeps you cool. I will actually come back for this in June, July, and August because it gets so humid that if you step outside, you will melt. And then I have regular glasses for grading because my eyes get tired and I can't see very well. Also in summer, not 100% will come back for essential, but I definitely put this on in the morning, and then if I can and I remember to bring it, I also put it on at lunchtime. This is just some sunscreen, SPF 50 UV. This just is, you know, helpful for the skin. I also have a charger that I take each day. It's just a regular portable charger because throughout the day, my phone and other electronics die. I always have a scrunchie because sometimes I run or walk home after school and it, again, gets really hot, and I don't like running with my hair down anyways. I definitely switch them out every now and then, but I've been digging this one's color. It's very spring-like. This is a little towel. Specifically, it's a Totoro towel, but it's so essential to have one of these. I, at first, did not carry one of these around, but then I realized when you go to wash your hands in like public bathrooms, there's not paper towels. They'll just have like a faucet with cold water, and then that's the end. That's the end of your bathroom experience. Sometimes there's soap. Majority of the time, you're on your own. So I do carry this towel around with me to like dry my hands after, and then in the summer specifically, which we are going into, I also use it to wipe the sweat off my face. I frequently switch these out, and I have too many of them, but this one is my favorite, so I stuck it in today specifically because I knew I was going to do this video. I have a pill case with me. This usually just has like either vitamins or my daily pills, and it always has headache medicine in there. I will go ahead and hold up a box. There are many different medications here, but I have found Bufferin, completely unsponsored, is a good quick use like headache medication, and I do get frequent headaches. This has definitely saved me in the past, and I just carry some around just in case, as well as like birth control pills and stuff like that. So I have a pill case. What else? Oh, okay. Yes. All the things in my bag, I'm not gonna label them all as essential. I'm just gonna say like I do carry most of these things in my bag at all times, which is why she's always so fully stuffed. I have deodorant, specifically antiperspirant deodorant. It just gets so humid here. This is also very, very hard to find in Japan. It is findable, but it's also more expensive because it's imported. This is just not a normal item. There are different alternatives. There are different options. I kind of just want to stick with things that I know, and this is what I go with. Yeah, I just have Shea Butter 48-hour advanced care 1/4 moisturizer with natural oil antiperspirant deodorant. That's that. I'm sure that was interesting to someone out there. Oh, then we have my makeup bag. This is not my entire makeup bag. This is my just touch-up makeup bag. I don't really have much time throughout the day. It either happens in the morning or it doesn't happen at all. This is just like a little drawstring case, and inside I have like basic things to help me touch up my makeup. This is Fenty Beauty foundation, Rimmel Kate powder. I only pretty much use this for the highlighter, just at my eyes, which I apply with this random stick. I don't know, it's a makeup brush, guys. I'm definitely not a makeup guru. Blush. Brush. I'm gonna keep that pause in so you know how ridiculous this is. Eyeliner. This is a Maybelline New York Hyper Sharp liner. This is not my regular liner, but it is the only one I could find that was close to the one I normally use that's available in Japan. Then we have Vintage Ocean. This is just a lip tint. I'm wearing red today, but that's because I'm filming a video. Normally my lips are a little less saturated. Like I will put lipstick on in the morning sometimes if I know that I'm not gonna be wearing a mask because we're doing like certain pronunciation things in English class. But then the only touch up I will do is a tint just to kind of like keep a little bit of color in my face. I don't wear full-blown like lipstick to school most of the days just because it's not necessary. And then finally I have Hand Make Tokyo Cream Cheek, and this is the blush I use. Sorry, it's like super faded, but it's just, you know, like a creamy blush. Moving on, I guess this next portion would be stationery if I was to label it anything at all. I have adapter that I use for class. It connects to my iPhone so I can do slideshows or show them like music videos, and it hooks up to an HDMI projector. A boring utilitarian thing, works really well. Then I have my headphones, which are in the shape of a soot sprite. Inside I just have my little AirPod headphones, and they're adorable and so useful. My partner got these for me and they like changed everything. I thought I would hate them. That was my initial reaction to a gift, but I love them and I use them every day for like running in between classes. I always got music in my ears or an audiobook on, and they are fantastic. I have 2 notebooks. This one I use mostly for Japanese. If I hear a Japanese word or phrase or something that I want to take down really quickly, I will jot it down in here. And then I use this mostly for video ideas, book notes, just things like that. They are both incredibly useful. Then I have a bushel of highlighters. I use these for grading. They are used to like the standard red pen for corrections and things like that, but I like to use my purple pen or a different size pen and like make a note and then highlight it and like add other notes. When I give them back their corrections, they're colorful and it seems to make them happy. So that makes me happy. I'm not gonna go through every single one of these. I see a lot of students have them here, so I picked some up, or they recommended them to me. And then my friend got me an axolotl pen, and no one ever notices that it's an axolotl pen, but I know, and that's what's important. Randomly, I have chopsticks. That always just happens. There's just always chopsticks. And then my last 2 things are these 2 books. This book is for me. I'm making my way through Genki 1. It's just a Japanese learning textbook. And then finally, I have just a textbook that is used at one of my schools. I only get to go to that school 2 days out of the week, so I like to do a lot of my prep and planning for them when I have downtime at my other school. There's just like lots of switcherooing between different textbooks because sometimes a class needs more attention than the other, so I usually have one of my student textbooks with me. And this one is specifically all aboard English communication, Tokyo Shoseki. And so yeah, that's pretty straightforward. I work at a Japanese high school and I'm an English teacher, so I have an English textbook with me. I think that is it. The bag itself is pretty like standard. It's literally just a bag. It's not sponsored by any means. I would love a sponsored bag video. I do need a new bag. This one is fully stuffed. I love her, but I would love her to be a day bag so she doesn't have to be a puffer fish. I have 3 little pins on here. This one is from Hida, this one's from Takayama, and then this one is from Hiroshima. And that's really the only flare I can have on this because things will pop off because, again, it's so full. That is the entirety of my bag video. I hope that that was semi-interesting. If it wasn't, don't worry, this is not my usual content, but if it was, I do want to make a couple more Japan content related videos of just like how my life is here, what to expect, because I know I was definitely looking for those videos when I came here. As bonus content, I would not mind making that whatsoever. Some of these things are essential and that I didn't know were essential. So yeah, if this was helpful to you, let me know. If this was entertaining to you, let me know. If this was boring to you, you're probably not here. Whether you tell me or not, I hope you're enjoying The Sun or More Stars wherever you are, and until next time, bye!